So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. The action has already started. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Chance here to counter. Harrison gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's a player who just seems to have a radar for danger. It's as simple as that. And he
Takes a shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Madrid with the corner, there first. Yamal goes short. Opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. Dani Olmo. And here's Camavinga. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran, there's the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Mbappe! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Busquets. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. Howson gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
I wouldn't expect too much of him right away, Peter. You've got to give him a chance to settle in and get used to life here. But he's the kind of player who can step in with a perfectly timed tackle, breaking up the opposition.
There's the shot! He's been caught napping. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Threads one in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Howson gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Shoots! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he latch on to this? Rudiger with the clearance. This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a goal kick. Ricky Puig is there and he can pick it up. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity wouldn't...
Endrick! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? That's very neat. And it's Tchouaméni. Maradona, distributed tidily. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bale. The message is clear, none shall pass. Maradona. Raul. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Marcó en el minuto 32 el dorsal 6.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's shifting. Endrick! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Endrick deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cruyff. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through, and the shot! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That is good alertness. Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And it's Bellingham. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, not quite. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Endrick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Cruyff. Busquets.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Short changes him with that pass. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
Goes for a shot! Ricky Puig. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Endrick. Nicely weighted ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great chance! There's a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. So much. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Can he get it through? Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now that's well seen too. He's in a great position here. And here's Bale, and here's Maradona. Oh, just skips past his man. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easy. Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Belletti. Busquets does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's there! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He'll get themselves into the lead. Shot could be... Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Showing good feet. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Mbappe is onto this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Into the last 5 minutes. Always onto this. He's found the way through. And a chance! Look, a decent chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Messi. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Chance! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hot.
And that will be it. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.